So welcome back. It is January 2024. Not long ago, I posted about the very cold weather that we had had. And somebody commented, well, it's the off season. Why don't you go somewhere warmer? Yeah, the off season doesn't really exist. So let's go through some of what we do during the off season. Give you some ideas. So while we are not picking apples at this point or any other fruit because it's really cold outside, we do still have some left in the cooler. And Ed just did a delivery. So that's part of what we do in the off season. And we process a lot of apples in the off season. Mechanicking is another thing that we work on in the off season. We'll spend the next month getting applications for festivals and farmers markets together, and then also kind of planning out newsletters and some fun recipes, hopefully, a couple of YouTube videos and other things like that. Have I mentioned production? So this is the lavender Earl Grey tea, and I am bagging it up. We also have pruning going on right now. This block is completed. This is the Aconnies. It's an apple. It's that early Jonathan. But they've already kind of pruned. Everything's down on the ground. So the pruning is one job, and then Ed will come through and clean up down below the trees and get all the brush out and into a pile. So that's the second job. This is only one small block of all the orchard we have. We have about 20 acres total. Ed is also working on a decision on what to put here. He had planted peaches last year. They did not take. They didn't survive the summer. He has a few reasons why he thinks that is. But we have to replace 3 rows of peaches. So that is part of also what we do is the rotation in that planting. Apple butter production. And some that are ready. I just have to go get labels. And then we have to label everything. That's more of what we do during our off season. We also homeschool. We'll start the day with
Zeus on the loose.
Zeus on the loose, a game of some sort just to get into it. And then we are busy the rest of the morning. Sometimes it leads into other times, but this is another thing I do because Wyatt still is school age. And then there's always work on the tractor. It's going down below because we've got someone coming for a couple of bins of apples we've got. And sometimes we get to go for walks. I try to do this more often than not, but it doesn't always work. That is one nice thing about our off season is we do get a little bit more time together as a family and to take walks. The boys aren't here right now, but that's okay. So we'll walk around, check things out, and just enjoy the quiet.
Find my right pliers so I kind of start cleaning things.
Well, we go from maintenance to cleaning in our off season.
Oh, man, I'm a little pack rat.
And some days we're just on the couch because those are the kind of days where you're just not feeling very good because the bugs are going around everywhere and we catch them too. And we have a little playtime in there too.